No sovereignty, no international rule-based order, wiping their ass with the goddamn all of the rules. Live reaction by France's foreign minister, who looks very shaken. I will not enter the Elona domain today because Israeli security forces entered it armed without first obtaining authorization from France and without agreeing to leave today. In normal language, given this officially French territory, it's an invasion. It's an armed invasion of sovereign territory. In this other video, you can see the French side asking the Israeli police, are you sure you want to arrest French military personnel in France on French territory? And their reply is yes. Israeli police arrest 2 French military personnel, gendarmes, with diplomatic status in a Christian church, the Elona Church, that has officially belonged to France for 160 years and is protected by diplomatic immunity. To make things worse, the church is located in occupied East Jerusalem, theoretically Palestinian territory. And the arrest occurred as the French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot was due to visit it. He canceled his visit due to the presence of Israeli police on site and the breach of diplomatic immunity. Yet another unarguable proof that Israel respects absolutely zero. What is going on?
My glasses are down.
Your glasses. You and your brothers. It's better to come with me to the come and dance with you.
Bro, they do whatever they want, dude. Israel gets to do whatever it fucking wants to whichever nation, okay? No sovereignty, baby. No sovereignty, no international rule-based order, wiping their ass with the goddamn all of the rules. Some comedic relief. Israel's ambassador to the UN scared and deeply offended by young children's drawing of peace.
Of the United Nations, where thousands of people are passing every day, the UN decided to put an exhibition about world peace. Look at the drawings of children from all around the world. Nothing about Israel. Nothing about our hostages. Look what they have. They don't recognize.
Wait, bro, that looks like my watermelon drawing, dude. What the fuck?
Israel. They promote hate in those drawings. That is shameful. This is part of the hypocrisy of the United Nations.
This is satire. See, this has got to be satire. There's no way he just pointed to a child's drawing and said, this is hypocrisy. See, you see? These are terror children, terror babies, doing terror with these drawings of Hamas. The drawing says peace, dude. He's like, he pointed to...
Put an exhibition about world peace. Look at the drawings of children from all around the world. Nothing about Israel. Nothing about our hostages.
Oh, I can't wait till someone clips this and is like, Hassan is laughing about the hostages. Brigaded subreddit, 14,000, 15,000, 17,000 upvotes. Front page of r/all. They're like, how come... How come he's not banned from life? Please, excuse me, sir, FBI, can you kill him? FBI, kill this man. What does the watermelon mean? It's the colors of the Palestinian flag. When the Palestinian flag was banned, people would use watermelon as a representation. It's also like the entire, I think it's kind of funny because this is like the entirety of Israel, including the occupied Palestinian territories, which is like historic, mandatory Palestine, historic Palestine. But they also sometimes add Golan Heights onto it, like in this situation. So it's like giving me giving me a little bit of a confusing message. Like they add the little Golan Heights in the top. I mean, it's a kid. A kid drew this. They weren't thinking, but they're like, you know, the Palestinians can have Golan Heights as well.
Look what they have. They don't recognize Israel.
This is a drawing of terror. Look at this. This is a child. He must have learned this in the Hamas camps where they teach anti-Semitism, like concepts such as free Palestine. There is no Palestine. These children are Hamas.
They promote hate in those drawings. That is.
Have we ever considered that Israel's just anti-kid in a Reddit sense? The funniest part is the camera work, dog. He's saying that is shameful. And they pan to the photos and it's like, peace comes from within. Peace begins with a smile. Free Palestine. He's like, that is shameful. Bro, I'm sorry. This is bad guy shit, dude. What the fuck? How do you not see that?
It's shameful. This is part of the hypocrisy of the United Nations. I demand that the UN will remove this exhibit immediately.
What? He's like a cartoon villain. Bro's beefing with kids. Oh, that's so funny, man. What the fuck? They removed it? They removed it? No. Shut the fuck up. They did not. They took it down. UN removes quilt panel artwork calling for Israel's extermination after facing backlash. Fox News Digital confirmed that the entire panel featuring controversial drawing has been removed. Controversial drawing calling for the extermination of Israel. Wait, he gave an interview?
We will decide about the timing, the location. I cannot disclose the details, but I can tell you one thing. It will be very painful for the Iranian regime, and they will sink to...
Oh, he's not talking about... I thought he was still talking about the quilt. I thought he gave an interview about the quilt. He's like, when we take this quilt drawing of children, it will be very dangerous for Iran, the Iranian regime. Bro, the UN is such a toothless, feckless, cowardly institution that they fucking removed this. Wait, he's gloating about it?
I have exposed that at the main entrance of the UN placed an exhibit of a drawing full of hatred against Israel. I demanded that the UN would remove this exhibit, and today they did it. We will continue to fight hate and anti-Semitism in the halls of the UN. Yesterday, I have exposed that
Danny Denon complained about a Palestinian children's drawing not recognizing Israel. The UN took down the exhibition. Just 3 months ago, his predecessor, Gilad Erdan, affixed the Greater Israel Mezuzah, including Gaza, West Bank, and the Golan, in the ambassador's office. I mean, that seems a bit unfair. How come Israel gets to fucking do that? That's a whole ass adult. This shit is so funny to me because it's like, aside from, just straight up cartoon villain behavior, like what are you doing? What's really crazy about it is that Israel not only gets to kill like as many children as it wants to, and it's killed a shit ton in Gaza, but then also like, you can't even be like, hey, can we do some peace? And they're like, nah, that's anti-Semitic. Take that shit down. And then international organizations like respond positively to this unhinged behavior. Brother, your government that you're defending is just ruthlessly slaughtering children. Israel's been getting children's drawings taken down for decades. Check this one from 2011. The sun and the trees are crying. Oakland Museum of Children's Art shuts down Palestinian children's exhibit. The Middle East Children's Alliance, Mecca, which was partnering with MoCA to present the exhibit, was informed of the decision by museum's board president on Thursday, September 8th, 2011. For several months, Mecca and the museum had been working together for the exhibit, which is titled A Child's View from Gaza. Oh my God. I didn't realize this was like a thing that, not the first time. London Hospital removes Gaza children's art to placate pro-Israel group. UK Lawyers for Israel described the drawings, which were on display at the hospital for over a decade, as propaganda. Doesn't that guy have like shit to do? Yeah, he has a genocide to defend. Or, I don't know, they've also started arresting French military police on technically sovereign French soil, which is funny because like the French right wing are probably at odds with this because on the one hand, they're like unimaginably pro-Israel, but on the other hand, they're unimaginably pro-France. So how are you going to be a nationalist while simultaneously capitulating to Israel violating your sovereignty and arresting your citizens?